Hey, what's up everybody? This is Osterberg501 and today I want to go over what I think is the best SR-25 build in patch 12.9 of Escape from Tarkov. Now before we get into the video, 99% of you that watch my videos aren't subscribed, so make sure to subscribe if you want to keep up with all my Escape from Tarkov videos. And like with all of my builds, there will be a link in the description to the Tarkov Gunsmith website where you can go and easily find all the parts you need for this build and see updated prices for all those parts on the flea market. Now, I think the SR-25 is one of the top meta weapons when it comes to semi-automatic 7.62x5.1 rifles. And it essentially shares that top slot of these type of weapons with the M1A and with the RSASS. They're all in a pretty similar tier. And I think that with this build, the mix of ergo, recoil, and length of the weapon are the best that you can get for the SR-25. So first, we have the Lancer LCH-7 12.5 inch M-LOK handguard. Then we're using the 16 inch barrel. And for the sight, the only things you have to determine when choosing a sight are what range you want to use it at and how much that sight's going to affect the ergo of the weapon. Personally, for general use, I'm going to be using the EOTech XP-S30, but this rifle is a very accurate weapon in general in Tarkov, and it can very easily be used as a long-range sniper. So if I was going to use this specifically as a sniper, I'd probably be using something like a Valde or a Voodoo if I was going a really long range. And then we have a rear sight, which is the rear sight that comes on this should give you the most ergo, so you can just keep that on. And then we're going to be using the CAC charging handle that gives one additional ergo. There's only two charging handles, so just use the one that gives more ergo. Then for the stock, we're going to be using the SI Advanced Receiver Eccentric Buffer Tube. We're going to be using the anodized red version for the additional accuracy and muzzle velocity over the normal non-red version. Then on that, we're going to be using the Mo Carbine stock. Then on that, we're going to have the Magpul rubber butt pad. And I think this stock is easily one of the best in the game for balanced builds because it gives so much ergo with still having a good recoil reduction compared to most of the other stocks for pretty much any weapon that this stock can go on. Then for the pistol grip, we're going to have the Nora Arms Growl S. Now the HK Ergo PSG-1 gives the same amount of ergo as the Growl S, but the Growl S is slightly lighter. Now it's not a massive weight reduction, so you're probably not going to notice it. So you can just get whichever one is cheaper, but usually the Growl S is cheaper, so it's better to just get that one. Then for the magazine, we pretty much only have two choices. We have the CAC Steel 20 or we have the PMag Gen M3. Now the PMag gives one additional ergo, but if it's much more expensive than the CAC Steel 20s, getting either really isn't going to be that big of a difference. And then we are using the upper receiver CAC for SR-25. You only have one option for that. Then we're going to have the Magpul M-LOK 4.1 inch guide, and then on that we're going to have the Fortis Shift Tactical Grip, just an incredibly strong grip. And with this weapon being semi-automatic and not having the most crazy of possible fire rates, you don't need an absolute ridiculously low recoil, so making sure you have really good ergo with this is incredibly important for having a very strong build. And then we're going to have the CAC Low Profile Gas Block. Then for our tactical device, we're going to have the Magpul M-LOK 2.5 inch guide. Then on that we're going to have the D-Ball tactical flashlight. I would always recommend getting the D-Ball when you can have it on a weapon. It gives you the full range of tactical device options. And then for our muzzle brake, we're going to be having the SIG Taper Lock muzzle adapter. Then on that, we're going to have the SIG 2-port muzzle brake. And then on that, we're going to have the SIG Sire SRD QD sound suppressor. Now this sound suppressor muzzle brake package has been the best for recoil on pretty much any weapon that it can go on since 12.9. So bringing me to the conclusion that I think this is one of the strongest weapons currently in Tarkov. And like I said, there will be a link in the description to the Tarkov Gunsmith website where you can go and easily see all the parts you need for this build and see updated prices for all of those parts on the flea market. So subscribe if you want to see more Escape from Tarkov videos, leave a like if you liked the video, if you comment down below what you guys think about this build, and thanks for watching.
Твоя пошла! Контакт! Вижу! В укрытие! Чужая! Контакт! Укрытие! Вижу врага! Тут вижу! Вон он! Контакт!